had your kids, had your wife.
We are going to talk about the latest signing from the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's not official yet, so don't get your what you call it's in a wad because of the 40-man roster. Don't panic. It's okay. But Joe Kelly has agreed to a 1-year contract with the Dodgers, of course, pending physical. It'll be official when they're ready to make it official. So that is good news in my opinion. So this little video just talks a little bit about why Joe Kelly is so beloved. First, let's talk about the reason why some people don't like him, and it goes back to 2013 when in the first inning in St. Louis, Joe Kelly on the mound for the first game of the NLCS against the St. Louis Cardinals. I was actually on work travel. I was there with a stand-up seat hanging out in left field with some cool Cardinal fans, and Joe Kelly drilled the best hitter in baseball that year, Hanley Ramirez, in the ribs, basically ending the Dodgers offense for that series and their World Series hopes. That was a special team. Who knows why, what, where? Joe Kelly is not always known for being precise with his pitches. So I don't think there was an intent, but, I think there's plenty of Dodger fans that think there was intent. So we're going to talk now about the reasons we love Joe Kelly. So Joe Kelly became, he became a Dodger after the 2018 season. He was with the Red Sox and helped, to be honest, the Red Sox beat the Dodgers in the World Series. He was really good. So the Dodgers signed him as a free agent to a 3-year contract, about $8 million a year, and for 3 years. And so Joe, local guy, Rancho Inland Empire stud, was happy to be there. Dodger fans were happy to have him, and he had some struggles in 2019. You could see, sometimes he'd just go out there and just throw his curveball, all that type of stuff. He had some success, but a lot of failures, including, he gave up the grand slam to Howie Kendrick. They blame him for that, but whatever. That did happen. However, 2020, as you all recall, between 2019 and 2020 season, we found out that the Astros were cheating. We know they were cheating. It was proven. There was evidence. There were charges. There were some suspensions. There should have been more. There should have been more things done. However, the Dodgers were cheated out of the 2017 World Series. And also, to be honest, Joe Kelly was on the Red Sox in 2017 when they were eliminated by the Astros. So there was probably something there. After all the stupid 19 delay of the season, 60-game season started. The Dodgers were in Houston, and Joe Kelly took the mound, and there was a few pitches that were pretty close. To Bregman and Alex Bregman and to Carlos Correa. He ended up striking out Carlos Correa and walked off the mound with this beautiful face. You cannot beat that. It started a whole new love for Joe Kelly, the way he stood up for his new teammates and for his old 2018 team. So, Mookie was on that team also. We know that team wasn't totally perfect because they did some stuff during the regular season that wasn't very cool either. But for me, Dodgers Nation, I was working for them at the time. They came up with some shirts. I bought 2 of them. One of them had the nice swing, and then there was this one, which was the Joe Kelly Fight Club shirt. So the legend of Joe Kelly as a Dodger became a legend. And one of the things that did happen, down off Sunset Boulevard, they created a mural. And so I actually saw that after the Dodgers won the 2020 World Series. But here's him and his family at the time. It was Knox was younger and everything like that. There they are, mimicking the fun that they had in making that. Never 1959, legend in his own way with his own murals. But, you know, Joe Kelly became super important to the Dodgers, and super important to Dodger fans because, you know, the guy stepped up, took care of business, and really helped with some of the anger that was there. I know some of us still aren't over it. You know, and some of the players, you know, they I don't know how they get over it, getting ripped off like that. But Joe Kelly helped to get some revenge on those guys. And so that's what happened there. Then, during the 2021 season, Joe was part of what was it? Sorry, he was part of the team, and he was you know, was able to get a World Series ring. I'm trying to, and he. You know, again, kind of did his thing with that, where, you know, he did the lip again, another mural, and there he is. There's the great Joe Kelly in 2021. And then when the Dodgers played I believe it was the Nationals during that time, there was a trip to the White House, and the legend, another legend, was born. Let's see. The legend of Mariachi Joe. And Joe came to the White House with a jacket that it turns out he had worked a trade to get that jacket. And I'm going to include a link that Dodgers Nation Doug McCain put together of all the best of Joe that talks about all that stuff. But there was a, you know, mariachi band that was playing at Dodger Stadium, and Mr. Kelly was able to work out a trade to acquire that jacket. So he took that to the White House when they visited the president, and a new legend was born. Including, you know, when he came back. Oh, here's this one. There's him with JT, and yeah, he dude is special. And there was even another mural put up with that. And so he was the guy that that people really, Dodger fans really clung on to, kind of that guy that represents the feelings of the team. He also wrote a book about the game. It's a good one. I have it on audio. And I'm going to do a little demonstration just about him. So he is a very transparent person. He's real. I did get a chance to speak with him during a rehab assignment in 2023. It's part of the cover that's here. That's the middle picture where he's warming up. You know, he really represents the ordinary guy. You know, he's from the Inland Empire. He still lives there. He loves his In-N-Out burger. He loves his Chipotle. He loves his wife and his kids. And you know, dealing with him when with the press, it was just a small group of us, and we're the low people on in the pecking order. And Joe treated us like professionals, and it was great. And I got a chance to chat with him afterwards. You know, he remembered Roger from the Bleed Los podcast and made sure to say hi to him. And yeah, so if you just to see something that's interesting about him, I'm going to go back for a second to the Joe Kelly Fight Club thing here. And so I'm just doing it's a Google search, Joe Kelly Fight Club shirt. Look at all this stuff. you can get all sorts of Joe Kelly shirts and sweatshirts and things like that. Right now, Dodgers Nation doesn't have them on sale. Maybe they'll bring them back since Joe's re-signed with them, with the Dodgers, not with Dodgers Nation, obviously. But the dude's famous. He's just a very special dude, and the fans love him. And there's good reason to love him. He does represent a lot of the fans, and what he did in 2020 was really, he displayed the feelings that we all had towards those dirtbag Astros, and they were dirtbags. What they did was just absolutely criminal. A nice little tweet from our Jocko Locomotive guys. Well, there's the Vassay one. Where was? Let's see. Yeah, so let's be real. Joe Kelly won't sell 17, but he will throw down over it. This is based on, Michael Whitman wrote, Joe Kelly signing to claim number 17 before Ohtani does. Is very smart. He will definitely capitalize on it. And then Josh writes, let's be real. Joe Kelly won't sell 17, but he will throw down over it. Again, the Joe Kelly Fight Club is real. And he even talks about it in his book. And he's special. And so that's just some of the reasons why people love Joe Kelly and are very excited to have him back. We can say, why? There's always that guy. Juan Uribe was the same way. We just all fell in love with him, especially after when he hit that home run when he couldn't bunt in 2013, and he got the Dodgers into the next round, in which Joe Kelly eventually got drilled. So it's good to celebrate Joe. I think he is 35 now, and we don't know how many years he's got left in baseball. But enjoy him. He is a guy that interacts with the fans really well. He's really just a good dude, and so welcome back, Joe Kelly. We look forward to seeing you on the mound. Stay healthy. Keep improving. He did improve a ton last year. And keep being who you are. Keep being just the great person that you are. And we really appreciate you. And I hope I don't see you at Rancho for a rehab start. All right, that's all for us. Thank you for taking a quick listen to us. Like, subscribe, forward, all that good stuff. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.